If you ever loved someone and gotten hurt, you're not broken and you're definitely not alone. You're human. Now, love can be romantic or not. Sometimes it's your parent who hurt you. Sometimes it's your child who hurt you. And I want to start with a quote that's often credited to Bob Marley. Now, I'm not running a citation lab. I have not verified the quote. Some say it wasn't him. I don't know, but I'm here to tell the truth of it because that's what sparked all of this. So the quote is, "The truth is everyone is going to hurt you. You just got to find the ones worth suffering for." Now listen, my disclaimer here is worth suffering for does not mean stay where you're being disrespected, stay where you're being abused, manipulated, or repeatedly harmed, okay? That is not love, that's survival mode. What I mean is real love requires real vulnerability, and vulnerability always comes with risk. Okay, so take what resonates, leave the rest, always use your own discernment. Because love can be triggering for people. Okay, so we've been conditioned to believe love is only real when people are at their best and treat us accordingly. Like if someone disappoints you, betrays you, lies, abandons you, wounds you in any way, then there must have never been love there. But that's not actually how love works. Because the moment you love, the moment you care, you open, right? The moment you open, you become reachable. And anything reachable can be touched. And not every touch is gentle. So yeah, love creates risk. Not because love is foolish, but because love is brave. And so then why do we love at all if it can hurt so much, right? Because love is what makes life worth living. Love is the highest frequency. You are love. Love is what makes your heart human. It's what connects you to meaning, growth, purpose, truth, source. And whether it's romantic love or friendship love, family love, community love, whatever love, it's the decision to be real instead of armored. But here's the part most people skip. There is a big difference between the pain that comes from being open with a good person who's still human and the pain that comes from someone misusing your openness, right? Because one is friction from growth, the other is a warning. Because people can love you and still be wounded and have wounds that they aren't tending to. People can love you and still be immature. People can love you and hurt you. Both can be true at the same time, especially when they haven't healed. It doesn't mean you excuse it. It doesn't mean you stay, and it doesn't mean that you walk away necessarily either. It means you discern. So when Marley said, find the ones worth suffering for, I take that to mean find the ones who don't just apologize but repair. The ones who truly have your best interests at heart. Find the ones who can be accountable. Find the ones who can say, I hear you, without flipping it on you. Find the ones who don't punish you for having feelings. Find the ones who grow with you, not just benefit from you. Because love without accountability becomes harm wearing a halo. And yeah, sometimes you love someone and they still aren't safe for you. Sometimes love is real and the relationship still needs to end. Sometimes love is present and the access is not. Sometimes someone loves you and grips so tightly to their own misery that they destroy it. And those experiences are not failure. That's wisdom. So if you've been hurt, don't let that convince you that love wasn't real. Because if love weren't real, you wouldn't exist. Let it teach you what kind of love is worthy of you. Love, any kind of love, will always involve risk. But you get to choose the kind of risk, not the risk of losing yourself, the risk of being seen by someone who's capable of seeing you with care. And in case nobody's told you lately, you're not too sensitive, you're not too much. You are learning discernment, and that is sacred. Remember to like, share, subscribe, comment, all the things to keep our sanctuary alive. Sending you light, love, and healing, and I hope this helps.